How do we make money? One of the ways to make money is employment, but also you can make money by savings, starting a business. Doesn't matter whether you are working or not, you can still start a business. Social security, which is also kind of investment. Talent. If you have a talent and you invest well in it, hello, welcome to the Elly Twineyo show. In this episode, in this part, we are still talking about making money and enjoying life. In the previous episode, we talked about why we need money. For different reasons, we need money in this world. In this part, we are looking at how to make money. How do we make money? So that we can use it for different reasons. One of the ways to make money is employment, work. You are employed by an agency, you are employed by an organization, you are employed by government, you are employed by a company, you are employed by an individual who pays you a wage or salary, and that money forms part of your income. The other part of how you can make money is starting a business. Doesn't matter whether you are working or not, you can still start a business and run it. If you cannot be there physically, you can have other people run for you this business. We know in the world that most people have what we call a side hustle. So you can have a business, you can run it, it can be a side hustle, but something else in addition to your job, in addition to your employment, that gives you money. I know in some cases, the business sometimes is your employment. It is your business, but also it is your employment. It is your job. Yeah, you can do it as that. Money from business forms part of income and is important for your income streams. But also, you can make money by savings. The money you are earning, you can put it into savings schemes, into savings funds, and then use. And when you put it in savings, it earns. There is an earning. There is a return on investment. If you keep it for the longer term, which is better in my view, then you get more money out of your savings. And then that also forms part of your total income. But also you can invest. You can get your money and invest it in different places. You can buy shares in different companies and corporations, and that is also investment. You can even buying an apartment, and you can pay it in stages, in installments, or by a mortgage. And in the long run, to me it is an investment. You can even sell it later and get back your money. There are other ways of investment. You can even buy a plot somewhere. You can even invest in physical assets, but you can also invest in non-physical assets. The principle is that you have invested your money, and when you invest money, it is expected that at the end of the period for which you have invested, you should get more than the money you put into this business, into this investment. There is what we call time value of money. Time value of money. That if you invest your money, should give you more money, because people who use your money should give you higher money in the long run. Because in business, in banking, you get the principal, the money you invested, and the interest, the money that is for the time, what we call time value. Your money was not seated somewhere, it was being used. and therefore it has a return, and you gain something. So you have principal and interest, and that's what how we call it in banking. So investments are important, and they bring income to you. They form part of your total income, which is good. There are other ways also of making money. One of them is social security, which is also kind of investment, which is also kind of saving, because then money in social security, you are supposed to get it at a later time, and when you get it, it has accumulated interest, so you get the principal and the interest that it accumulated, and you can use that money. There are other sources of income for you as an individual, even for a company. The other one is talent. If you have a talent, and you invest well in it, you prepare, you practice. Talent could be soccer, could be tennis, could be that you can sing, could be that you can act, could be that you can become a comedian. In some of the countries, I find people who are involved in comedy are making loads of money. So you put your time in that, in your talent, you perform, and when you perform, you are paid for your performance. And and you make money out of it. You could also write a book, write content, or write a whole book, and you write this book, and the book which appeals to different and many people outside there, depends on the subject, depends on the topic, depends on the sector, depends on interest. And then people will buy, clients, customers will buy your books or your book. They read it. As they buy the book, they are paying you are getting money. You share this money, of course, most cases with the publisher. You share this money with the marketing agency. But at the end of the day, you have a percentage that you call yours, that you can take and enjoy, and you can make sure that forms part of your income. So these are some of the key ways to make money. You guys who are out there, you know many other ways. You know many other ways of making money. You know several ways of making money. You are there making money in several ways and different places. You could be making apps. You are good at IT and you are making apps, and your apps are solving problems of society, and so they are buying them and you are getting money. So innovation and invention is another way where you can make a lot of money. Ladies and gentlemen, in this part we were looking at how to make money, and all of you who are making money, you know how we are making money. But I thought we'd look at it in a summarized way so that we understand it and you can build on it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.